Hello, everybody. In today's episode, we're gonna go over a lot, and I mean a lot. So, as you can see, the map has stayed the same, but is still pretty huge. So, for the first move, the Nordics are gonna move. They are gonna conquer more of this land that they were trying to encircle. Also, I've been using Flipperclip a lot. Tell me how you like it. I don't know whether you guys like it or not. Now, as India continues to expand their reign, they are going to go into the Philippines. China, still furious about what happened last episode, is just gonna call it off. They are still mad. Now, the world is at peace until India discovers what is chili. Now, they have the option to keep this a secret, or they can tell everybody. So, they say, alright, we have this little colony. We need to expand it a little bit. Oh, wait. Sorry. So, as they expand, they have a secret alliance between the Nordics. And the Nordics think that they are sailing to what is Chile, but they really discover all of Alaska. Then word gets out in Rome, and Octernal, I don't even know, colonizes those lands. And then, small nation, after being supplied with Rome, sets up its own its first colony in here. Oh no. And they're basically, alright, this is good enough. Yellow Nation, then China. Alright, you know what, guys? It's gonna take me a little bit to color in this country, so I'm just gonna talk to you while I color it. So, I want y'all to, respond to my video, see what's up. If I'm doing something wrong, please, notify me. Or, comment on my videos. Because I'm trying to keep this channel clean, perfect for all of you guys. I try my best to, not make mistakes. So, as you can see, sorry. China conquered all of Japan. And they're pretty good. They get a golden age. Until when word gets out from there, they discover the secrets that India has been hiding from them, and they are not happy. So they're gonna try and race India to the rest of Asia. India is like, oh no, they're gonna beat us to it. So they quickly gather some troops and head out in the rest of Asia until the Nordics meet up with the Indians, and China is officially landlocked. They have they have no way to get any more land from Asia. So they sadly have to agree that India and Rome have the rest of. Well, it was it was discussed at the last meeting, I guess. Octernal, I guess. That's his name, the Roman Emperor at the time. So Rome is like seeming to expand more into Asia. It wants to create a world empire, not just maintained in Europe, but around the world and probably every continent, which they are doing. But they still don't have Antarctica or North America. So they're gonna, after hearing about North America, they're gonna gather the troops and sail out to these islands. They think this is North America, but they actually aren't. But they're gonna continue their sailing to the coast until they reach the Mediterranean. No, basically right here. Until they discover. Comment what that is. I want to quiz you guys. Until they reach blank. Now they're gonna expand more into Africa. Now you might be thinking, hey, you're playing as Rome too much. But this series is named after Rome, so you gotta at least play as Rome for the majority of the video. Now, Dark Blue Nation. Dark Blue Nation is going to expand further into South Africa. Well, Western Africa. Well, Eastern Africa. Because they can't go west. And they officially conquer their lands. Now, they have developed in a pretty big nation. And now it's turn for the South Africans. Oh, wait. They're their color. And they're gonna go upwards. Or northern. And until they reach the sea. Now, tensions still rise where south. Like, I would say right here through this equator. I'm pretty sure that's equator. Yeah. Tensions are rising because land is getting filled and Rome is probably gonna swoop in and take more of that land. So, hating each other, but they have no option. They sign a pact where they must conquer all other lands of Africa before Rome gets it. And this pact goes very well. Tensions slow down until until a nation declares its independence from South Africa. And now you might think South Africa is gonna probably fight against it because it'll landlock them. Well, afraid to say you're a little wrong. Because of there not being that much materials, the South Africans can't do nothing because they have good tensions with the rest of the African nations. So they're just gonna let them go by. Now, it's the Green Nation is going to conquer all of this. Name the sea, guys. Because I want to quiz y'all on your knowledge. But I'll reply. Yeah, and I'll tell you what it is. Now it's turn for the Somali nation. Now these guys are probably the third oldest country. And they're gonna conquer more of well, since they can't go anywhere, they're gonna conquer more of Africa. Oh wait. So they're gonna conquer what is today Kenya. I'm pretty sure that's Kenya. I don't know though. So yeah, they are gonna conquer probably this part of Kenya. Well, of it. And then conquer that. they're gonna conquer around that, probably encircling this piece of land and fully conquer it. And then, just for fun, there. And Somalia, pretty looking good, but they're gonna conquer. They're gonna try and expand furthermore, but they learned from their neighbors and they're gonna just decide to encircle one last piece of land before Rome takes it all. And now, Rome, seeing the others expand in Africa, they are going to expand themselves. Now, they're gonna take large pieces of and chunks of now you might think Rome is too overpowered. Well, it has to be to for this video to still be a thing, or this series to still be a thing. Also, I think I don't know when this is gonna release for y'all, but I wanna see. So, Rome, being Rome, will conquer, will conquer what it wants, and probably conquer some more later, but before the rest conquer all of Africa. And until and conquer larger chunks than the smaller nations. Now I might see, whoa, Rome is like humongous. And you are correct, Rome is pretty big. Now, they're probably gonna draw out some borders, meet with all the African nation leaders, and decide on what the final borders of their Roman occupation, and this is what the borders are. They could fight for the rest of Africa while Rome just gets his part and goes on their merry way. I'm gonna talk to you guys more because I have to color this country in because it's gonna take a little while. So what is this? BF. Is this it? Oh yeah, that's it. So Rome fully annexes this land, and they'll actually having a good effect on the world or in Africa, unlike the European colonization. They're actually doing something good, like the Pax Roma. Well, not Pax Roma, sorry, but like Caesar when he helped that. I want to quiz you again. What he helped the vocabulary word of common people in Rome. I want y'all to guess what word that is. And now Rome has done their final expanding in Africa. Maybe they'll conquer more, like right here. And they do. So now the rest can just declare war on each other, and by doing that, Rome will get more land if they do that. And they have their eyes set on more of Asia. And they are gonna encircle this piece of land. How do you say that? Sorry. So they're gonna probably take basically make this a legion of like what is Pakistan. And Blue Nation, being Blue Nation, decides, hey, we want to catch up more in Asia. So they're gonna take all of this land. Rome, being Rome, says, okay, you may. We don't really care. And they're gonna encircle more each land that they want to make it the process easier. And as you can see, oh what? Sorry. Yeah. So they're gonna conquer, well, not conquer, but split up lands for them to conquer it more easy. Now, you might be saying, hey, this is not like the Russian Empire, correct? And I'm not making it the Russian Empire. I'm just taking certain aspects of or not the Roman Empire. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I'm just taking some aspects from the Russian Empire. Now Rome, catching up to Asia, takes the final pieces until India, Rome, and the Nordic Union finally agree on the last borders. Well, not the last borders, there's still some here, but the final borders. And this is what all of it looks like. Rome has expanded quite a bit. Now, let me go back to the main plot of the video. The colonization of North and South America. So Rome is gonna take some of Brazil. No one reacts to this until, the Dark Blue Nation colonizes this. And Rome says, okay, good idea. You're gonna conquer, so you may conquer all of that. Now, they're gonna expand more into Africa. And, or not Africa, South America. They're gonna encircle little bits of land until they reach this. Now, this might be important, but it will lead to future wars in the future. Well, wars in the future. And as you can see, they have colonized quite a bit, but I haven't gone onto India. India is going to conquer basically what is Chile and Argentina today. And the world is like, okay, but China still has their eyes set on revenge for the Indians because they kept denying the fact that they had a new continent until they fully discovered it. So, as India colonizes some lands in Argentina, China is going to try and sabotage them, like cutting the amount of money they have been giving. So, sorry. Oh, so, Blue Nation, Dark Blue Nation, is going to expand or take the first move to conquering the last bits of Africa. And, oh, sorry, I forgot to color in a part right here. Sorry about that. My mind was like racing. It is still racing 1,000. Well, they're gonna negotiate for these lands, and they're gonna fully give them to them for like $1,000, which is equivalent to, I don't really know. So, Dark Green Nation is going to go in more into Africa. What is this? Sorry about this, guys. It just takes a little while for me to, there we go. It just takes me a little bit to, fully color in these countries. So, sometimes I just gotta use, what is it called? Just basically check. Or just basically use color a country in, because it gets really annoying time to time. Oh yeah, let me do it again, sorry. I've been decent. And, my last video, I don't know what my last video is because I'm pre-recording it. So if you know what my last video was, please text, or not text, but comment on the video because I don't really know anymore. Now Rome is gonna just get a little greedy and violate the pact. They're just gonna take some little land. Now, this will definitely not lead into future wars. I'm being sarcastic. Yeah. So they're gonna conquer this part of Africa. They have a very, very bad, well, the last bit of Africa is negotiated, and it's gonna be handed over to the new nation, or new, West Coast nation. And everyone is like, okay, you may. And, West Coast nation is going to conquer this bit. And now, wait a minute. And now, it is fully, over. Now this, part is fully conquered by, West Coast nation, and they are discussing about whether or not to expand more into South America, but they do not know. Now, the Chinese colony is going to conquer this piece of Mexico. Now, you might not think, well, these parts of what is today America and Mexico, and they're going to conquer more coastline. Now, I might think, what are they even doing? They are trying to achieve revenge by going on the coast to Chile. Now I might think, whoa, that is a big mission. Could they even achieve that? And I would say, no, they couldn't. But this is a what if. So, yeah. The Nordic Union is going to go more into, Canada, conquering the whole, well, not whole, I would say this, and some other states. Now you might think, who is the biggest? I want to see, what your suggestions are on the biggest. Now, they're gonna conquer Antarctica. Now you might think, you can do that, it's all the way down here. But if you use geography, it's right close to each other. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was just distracted by something. I can't do that again. So, they will own all of this. Well, all of the states and provinces. Now, this is a shorter video than before, but I'll see y'all.